Welcome back to what promises to be one hell of a game. We have Cryptick Gaming going up against Bulldog Esports. This is promising to be one of the best series of the Easter Cup so far. These two obviously in opposite pools throughout the course of the group stage. Bulldog competing in Group A and Cryptick in Group B. This is looking to be one for the ages, though. The amount of times that these teams have met up in grand finals, etc. Interesting to see they're going to be meeting up in semis this time around. One hell of a game coming up for these guys here. This is going to be a barn burner, and I'm joined by Sammy as usual. What are you thinking about this one, Sam?
I'm feeling really confident about this map one for if you're on the side of Cryptick. I mean, even statistics show that Bulldog, they haven't been so well in hardpoints, and Team Descend, in fact, make it very difficult for them. I think Cryptick could take that one.
I'm feeling the same, especially if we're looking at the stats. I mean, we did see after the update came out, Keza and Co on Bulldog got absolutely trounced by Team Descend in Hardpoint both times. Ended up winning out that series anyway to get themselves the bye straight to the semi-finals. And early control is going to be theirs because Gizmo is only going to manage to shut down Keza and no one else. Obviously, Insight being used as a fill-in for Genesis. Genesis not here at the moment. It's going to be a bit of a factor in Search and Destroy. Genesis often popping off with the sniper rifle in crazy plays for this man as well. Either which way, Keza inside the hill currently going to fall. Fusion's coming over from that OBN roster and is now being the impact maker on this Cryptick squad. This Cryptick squad undergone a few domestic changes recently though. Gizmo coming back to the roster in preference of Dutainables, who is now over on the Bulldog side of things. Starting off well for Dutain though, 2 and 2 from him, and the hill control has all gone Bulldog's way. The rotation is now coming in from Cryptick though, as Disarray looks to lock down those spawns towards the back.
Yeah, and I don't want to say it's been such as bad blood between these two teams, but they have had a rivalry throughout the start of World War II, and they have had some amazing games in the grand finals of the league. And now Detain, he's going to be working this back area, however, gets shut down. And now if we hop on board with Disarray, he's going to be soaking up this time for Cryptick, see if they can mount any sort of comeback towards this 37-point mark that Bulldog currently hold, and he's just going to be preeming from this shed. He's going to be seeing if players are going to be crossing towards this fill area to come through archway. However, it looks like Bulldog are going to stack middle map, and I don't know whether Cryptic are going to clock onto this. They actually do Warrior Fusion. He turns back, he does pick up one, doesn't pick up a second, and now Gizmo, he's just going to be locking down this time. This is big 25 seconds if you're on the side of Cryptic, as Bulldog are still spawning in the back, still going to be hitting this as Gizmo looks to pick up 2, the Tane going to shut him down, and now Cryptic look to rotate.
Yeah, Cryptic now is going to hold down the remainder of this time. Disarray's going to go big with a 3-piece on the hard point, though. Things are popping off for this man. 5 streak for him. Started out 1 and 3, but he's looking a lot more tasty now. Not going to win the gunfight in Iviano, though. Iviano's going to win the remainder of that time. And this is going to be neck and neck as we now move into the parking lot. The rotation is locked down so far by Cryptic. Number 6 is there. It's Fusions. He's sitting on the hill, locking it down, and Gizmo's found 2 in the middle of the map with the STG. This is a big win for him. If they can lock down this spawn and keep Bulldog away for as long as they possibly can, it's going to benefit them massively. Hallie is going to fall just in front of the hard point. Fusions is now the last line of defense in the middle. Disarray is going to be there as well to try and pick up some kills with the SMG. Fusions is going to find 1 for himself, 4 and 4 now. And remember, we do have that glide bomb to use from Disarray. Harley's finding some kills at the front. And look at this spawn from Bulldog. They're all going to straight stack, and they're all going to try and overflood the side of it. But it's Hallie and Disarray ready to try and make some things happen. Disarray cuts down Keza, and things looking to go well for Cryptic now. Starting to eke out his advantage. 40 points and counting. And it's only going to get more because Disarray's come, and he's come to play. He's not going to find any kills furthermore there. Gizmo is going to be the man to trade that one down with the STG, but looking good for Cryptic, closing in on that score of 100 points, and the hill time all in their favour.
Yep, Gizmo currently sitting at 7 and 3. He definitely seems to be winning this AR battle against Bulldog, and he's cloaking up a lot of time for sub players just to sit in hill, just get the comeback, get the points in, and it looks like Cryptic have a massive 2 holds, just rotating early, setting up, and it's so hard. Bulldog have just been on the other end, the tough end, just trying to push through, get into the hill, but if they're in power positions, they just can't.
Yeah, the streak though from Disarray, I believe, doesn't find anything there on the hill. Insight just manages to get away from that one. Keza, the real slaying mastermind for this team so far. Not popping off the way we usually see him, but he is going to soak up the hill time here. Keza just sitting inside as his teammates took over, and that's going to be Iviano with the STG. It's going to be Dutain pushing out from the side as well. Not going to find a kill with it. Insight now inside the hard point with Keza. Keza's going to back down for a second, as he is going to just have to fight some pressure off here. He is just going to fall for the time being. Insight inside the hard point now. Just going to rack up some time. Again, we've seen pretty much lockout holds from either side. No one's really been like back and forth throughout either hardpoint. Obviously, Bulldog taking that first one, Cryptick taking those last two, and now Bulldog taking the lookout post as well. Keza, though, in the hardpoint, going to clean up his teammate, and they're going to finally get some control of this new rotation. Oh my god, Keza finds a third. Oh my god, Keza with the 4 kills. One on his teammate, but it's not going to matter because Dutain is there in support. Don't do it, Keza. He's going to turn on his teammate as well. He's just going to kill everything at the moment. This is what we know this man for. 12 kills to 9 deaths for him, and he's going to be working on these streaks. The player coming down from up top, but he's going to be taken out by Iviano. Finally, Fusion's just managed to spot him through the side of the wall. Not going to matter for much more, though, because the streaks are out of play now. No one is going to be anywhere near them, but Keza, what a hero play to get your team back into this hardpoint. You knocked it down the last time you were here, and you're going to continue to do so again. Fusion's now fighting for control. This game got very frantic very, very quickly, and it is just the nature of this restaurant hardpoint. Back and forth, kills all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, you see there, Keza, he's known for his sub-presence, and you can see why he picks up 3 there. And if he can heat up, I can see Bulldog really coming back into this game. And I mean, the submachine guns need to win more gunfights if you're on the side of Bulldog. However, they are now in the lead by 40 points, so I mean, they don't have to worry about that as of yet. And Halley's just going to see if he can get this Bulldog player off rotation. Gizmo picks up 2, Warrior Fusion's also picking up 1, and now Halley's going to get 1 in Grandma's. All the Cryptic players getting big kills here just to lock down this hardpoint. And now Halley's just going to be, I think he's going to come in this arch area. What he's going to do is just going to cut off these Bulldog players. They're trying to hit from the front. However, Bulldog, they opt to go through the middle as they did last time. But is it going to work for them? As Keza picks up 1, Eviano picks up another 1. And now hop on board with Keza. He's in the back, Grandma's area, picks up 1. Does he pick up Halley? No. Gets some shots into him, gets him weak, however, doesn't finish off the kill. And Bulldog are going to try and push for this last 20 seconds. It could be big if they can get this 20 seconds as Keza pushes in, and he gets 1, and he secures a scrap time for Bulldog.
Yeah, absolutely. A brilliant play from Keza, just working it around, taking his time. Stayed alive for a long time there and actually ends up keeping Bulldog in the lead. If they'd have given up that time, Bulldog would probably fall behind just for a few seconds. What we've got to notice, though, Halley has started to come to play, and last time these two teams met, especially in a hard point, Cryptick, it was all up to Halley. He started popping off without a warning, and he just completely shut everyone down on Bulldog. And as we look at it now, he's sitting inside the hard point. He used to be the man just getting up the time for the guys on Cryptick, but at the moment, it's all going the same way. Everyone's splitting up the time, mostly Gizmo, though, with the assault rifle sitting inside the hard point. Iviano's looking to play spoiler to Gizmo at the back, though, and he is going to win the gunfight, leaving Halley isolated and alone inside the hill. Fusion's just going to come in support, though. Halley just soaking up more time. Fusions is performing, though. 2-piece after 2-piece for this man. Disarray is going to get a kill before falling to detain his ex-teammate. The double D combo no longer in fashion. Either which way, it's going to be going in here because Halley is looking to find some more kills. In fact, he's just finding more time because his teammates are across the map picking up kills left, right, and centre, and they've finally retaken the lead, and they're expanding the lead as well. Now up to 20 points, looking to find a few more kills here in order to secure this rotation at the lookout post. Remember, though, last time, Sam, this hill was held very well by Bulldog. Even though it was contested, it was ultimately held most of the time by Bulldog, and they're going to have control of it as well because Halley's going to fall in the odd rotation. Fusions is going to be here to try and play spoiler. He's not going to win the gunfight versus Dutain. It's all to Disarray, and he's going to fall as well. So the rotation locked down in favour of Bulldog.
Yeah, and I feel like if Dutain can pull this one back, he's having quite a rough game. If he can pull this back, Bulldog, I mean, you look at the other players on Bulldog, Iviano 23 and 16, Keza 22 and 17. They're trying their best to mount a comeback in this game, keep it close, but there's so much they can do just on their own. As see, trades are going to come in and Cryptic take control of this hill. Keza gets 1. Now Warrior Fusion's going to be looking to push into this hill as he does pick up Keza, and then he gets another one mid-map. Warrior Fusion's looks to get another one. Does get help from Gizmo there. Going to put some shots in him, let his teammate just watch over him with AR, put a couple shots in him, kill him off. And now Disarray is just going to be free him in. See, he does get shut down by Keza, and now Alex Halley. All the gunfights going in favour of Cryptic at this new hardpoint. It's a massive rotation, and massive gunfight wins if you're on the side of Cryptic. As once they're all spawned in archway, do Cryptic pick up on this? They're just going to be holding their power positions for now, just waiting for Bulldog to push in, and it's just going trading back and forth at the moment. As Gizmo is going to get 1 from this top red area. Does spot another one pinching, however, he's going to not get that kill.
just going to back down for the second there. Halley now inside the hard point, racking up the hill time for himself. Look at that, 1 minute 20 for this man in the hard point, but there or thereabouts. Disarray's finding one, and Fusions comes in with a 4-man wipe. This is Bulldog off the map now, and they've got to recognise the spawns of flips, and it's exactly what Halley's going to do. He's going to spot one, that's going to be Dutain. He's going to go big, not going to find any more than that though. Fusions inside the hard point now, pre-firing shots through the wall. Here comes the Bulldog flood, and they're going to try and sink their teeth in and just try and maintain control. Gizmo going to come streaming down with the STG, a flurry of bullets, but not a kill. Halley and Disarray now charging in, everyone just throwing themselves, bodies at the hard point. 10 seconds away now, Cryptick. All Bulldog have to do to contest, just push this one over to the winery lot. However, it is beneficial for Cryptick to do that though. They have the spawns for it. Inside the hard point, Disarray going to find two, going to make it three in order to rack up this time. Not going to happen. Halley comes back in. Dutain goes massive with a two-piece of his own. 14 and 25, not having a stellar game, but he's gone big when his team needs him to do so the most. The rotation is going to come in though, and it's surely going to be going Cryptick's way. 250 to 187. Cryptick take map number 1. It was close before Cryptick blew the barn doors off the series right there, especially in this map so far. It looked good, and here we see Disarray's three-piece at the very start. This was really the kickstarter of the whole thing. He manages to go big with the three-piece, earns himself that glide bomb, and that was the only streak earned throughout the whole course of the game. Cryptick take map number 1 though, crucially, a collapse in hardpoint, similar to what we saw Bulldog do against what was it, Team Descend the other day, where it had a 5-game series, ended up losing both hardpoints, but clutching it out in the search and destroy. Let's see if they can emulate a similar result here.
Yeah, I mean, when you've seen Keza go on that streak, I believe it was a 5 streak or something, you think Bulldog could potentially get back into this game. However, everyone on the side of Cryptick, 25 kills, 23 kills, 23 kills, 23 kills, they're all up there in the numbers. Detained at 14 kills and Inside got at 19 kills. And it was a very back and forth game. No one really had a big opening. So
yeah, Cryptick definitely putting in the shift there. A team effort is what we'd say there. Something very reminiscent of the way that Plasnite play, in a sense. Well, obviously, we always praise those guys on Plasnite for their team play, their chemistry in that regard, and they really do pioneer that kind of style. Either which way, it's going to be Cryptick taking map number 1 with a very commanding hardpoint victory. Overall, taking it by about 70 points. So, something that we've seen Bulldog do to them before, having been answered back this time around. Cryptick taking map number 1. We now move into Search and Destroy. I don't know what the hold-up is, but we're just going to be waiting here in the lobby. Whilst we do wait, this might be a good time to bring up some Search and Destroy statistics. Obviously, myself and Brody have been keeping statistics throughout the course of this tournament, and now we're going to take advantage of this. So, in Search and Destroy, the difference maker has really been Iviano for Bulldog. He's been a 1.88 KD. I think he leads all players in Search and Destroy KD. Let me double check that one. Yeah, just behind Volts and N-Laser. So he's third in all players, followed by Detain and Genesis. Obviously, Genesis not playing this evening, but everyone from the Bulldog roster, the core 3 at least, who are playing this evening without Insight, are in the top 10 of all S&D KDs, and no Cryptick player is within the top 10. So that basically should tell you the story there of everything you need to know about why this map is going to be crucial for the guys on Cryptick to close out. They said to me before the game, I was speaking to Halley previously, I was in a Discord call with him the other night, and he said he's feeling comfortable about Search and Destroy. He said they think they can take it off a Bulldog, and that's something that they've always struggled with doing, especially in these big series, these big finals. It's always gone Bulldog's way, besides that one Game 5 they had against them in the VAL playoff winners bracket final, before they ended up getting double best of 5 by Bulldog in the end. So there. Either which way, we're starting things off here. And who do you think we're going to start off with? Who are you going to say? Sam, who's your man to look out for?
Well, I think we have to go on board with Iviano, see what he can do as he leading the KD on the side of Bulldog. I feel like with this map, it's kind of harder to predict compared to the first map, because you see the statistics for Bulldog are very, very low in the KD department in hardpoint. However, this S&D is going to be very, very close, because they have very matched statistics in the S&D KD.
Yeah, definitely. Gizmo being the top performer for Cryptick, let's just highlight, at a 1.22. So, doing a good job, but in the grand scheme of things, compared to everyone else in the league, not matching the top 10 as of yet. Either which way, we're going to see some pressure here from Iviano with the sniper rifle. He's got Gizmo to look out for inside of the tin building. Halley's also looking towards the steps at B-Dom. Not going to find anything immediately, is going to spot Gizmo, but that means Gizmo has that information given up as well. So that is the location of Iviano given away. Now, one thing that Cryptick are going to take advantage of here is Iviano using the sniper rifle, because usually that would be down to Genesis to do, and they're going to capitalise on that immediately. They're leaving Dutain and Insight in a 2 versus 4. They do have the bomb planted, though.
Yep, it's now Detain all left up in the 1v4. He does get one on the elbow. Gonna have that head glitch advantage. He'll get shut down by Warrior Fusion. They're just gonna get this fuse, and it's Cryptick going up 1-0. And see, Disarray's gonna hop on the fuse. Currently 2-0. Gonna be working towards those streaks. Obviously, gonna be hard to work towards them. However, you need to give that player the streaks to get close to them.
Yeah, streaks in Search and Destroy is such a crucial thing as well. Obviously, with the impact they can have. Obviously, not being able to respawn or whatever, taking the team out and that kind of stuff. Search and Destroy is one of those game modes where if you can make good use of streaks, then you'll be sitting pretty for a lot of the game. It almost guarantees a round victory per streak if you can manage to find at least one kill with it. Either way, though, it's looking to be a strong B-site hit here from Fusions and Co. as he opens up the round with the first kill for himself. And now going to be pushing towards the bomb site. The bomb is actually going to go aggressive more than anything here. And this might leave them in an awkward stance if Fusions does fall, which is exactly what's going to happen. Dutain needs to go big and find a second here as well. He's going to be pushed down by Disarray. Iviano is there in support. And there we go, Iviano popping off. We highlighted him to be the man to watch. And there he is. He's turning up all of a sudden. And Halley now left in a 1 versus 3. A bit of an awkward spot. He's got Iviano to contend with. And Iviano gets 3 kills in the round with Dutain's 1 as well. And that is a beautiful start there for Bulldog, answering back almost immediately. Cryptick faltering at the first hurdle.
Yep, and you see he's all tied up now. And that was a big nade from Iviano. He forces those 2 players that have just come out of lights to either, they have to make the decision to push forward or push backwards. But however, one of them was further behind than, I believe it was Halley, was further behind than Warrior Fusion. So he makes the decision he has to go back. And Warrior Fusions are stuck in an awkward position. And Bulldog just going to clean him up. And it looks to be a very, very close game that's going to be going on here.
Yeah, good starts all round, though, for everyone on the server right now. Everyone pulling their weight to an extent. Halley currently sitting at 0-1, but so is Insight and Keza, both having a bit of a rough start to this game. Disarray going to find first blood, though. Cryptick have had first blood in every game, every round so far. Even though that last round didn't go their way, it was a big play from Iviano that put them out of the misery there, and Iviano is going to be taken down. So this could be the difference maker in this round so far. Dutain going to pepper, I believe that's Fusions with some shots. Insight is going to find his first onto Gizmo as well. That's a big scalp to take as well. Often using the sniper rifle for this Cryptic roster. Halley also going to be out with the sniper sometimes as well. Just keep an eye out for that one though. The bar is going to come in here. He's going to put some shots down early, down range, but it is going to concede the A-bomb site over to Dutain, who is going to go ahead and plant that bomb. Keza now in the middle of the map, looking to pick up any out rotators.
Yep, Keza picks up one there. Halley's just going to run into his pre-aim, and Keza's just going to shut him down there. And then Detain's going to be playing this close corner bomb side, trying to play sneaky. Picks up one, picks up Disarray, just mantling down, jumping down, not aware that Detain is going to be there. And now it's just going to go up. Flawless round from Bulldog there, and it's a big one.
Yeah, 2-1 there. Only Iviano falling, like you say, flawless completely after that point. The shots from Keza as well going perfectly onto Fusions. The stun works out as well, even if it's not going to be effective. It's all the more merry for Bulldog because they find second round on the board, and we highlighted that the Search and Destroy prowess is what has really carried them through the Sister Cup so far, especially in that big game they had against Team Descend. Pushed them all the way to a Game 5. Both their wins before that were previously 3-0, so they had a bit of a fun time against the previous 2 teams, but this time around, making themselves sweat a little bit, especially losing the hard point. They leave themselves in a bit of an awkward spot. But obviously here we're using the Skycam to see Gizmo going aggressive into the A-bomb site. There's no one there from the side of Bulldog on the A-bomb site in order to defend it, at least not inside Tin. Gizmo's going to find a first kill onto Insight, though, who is the one player who's going to get aggressive and try and scout out some information. Halley with the bar is looking to try and give some oversight towards his teammates, overwatching their position. Fusions is going to go and get that bomb down, though, and this leaves Bulldog in the position of a 3 versus 4, looking to retake, make that a 4 versus 2, sorry, as it's going to be 1 player still remaining on the Cryptic side of things. It's going to be still one pushing in. It's going to be Iviano actually goes massive there, but not going to be, because there we go. Cryptic cleaned up their second round and tied things up.
Yep, and trading back and forth rounds. It's just what we highlighted at the start, and sorry, it's a bit slow there in the game. For some reason, the game just loads slowly there. But Disarray in the final kill cam going to be picking up Detain, I believe it is. And Halley hasn't picked up a kill in this game, I believe. If he starts to heat up, I mean, Cryptic can blow the doors open and just run away with this one, I think.
Yeah, Cryptic having 2 players sitting on a similar S&D KD, in fact. Halley and Fusions both currently rocking a 1.04 in Search. Obviously having a few difficult series. Disarray is currently the only player on Cryptic negative in Search and Destroy at a 0.76. However, he does lead his team in overall KD, which is currently sitting at a 1.34. So look to see this man pop off in Hardpoint and CTF more than anything. At the moment, though, Dutain is the man with the bomb. He's going to be finding some hit markers with his grenades, and he's just going to be getting some information with that. He's going to call that out to his teammates, and then just going to be cautious of any overextensions from this A-bomb site. Gizmo is there, looking to play spoiler. He's got the oversight towards the back of the barrels over at the barrel building. He's just going to be playing with the PPSH for now. No pressure is going to be applied towards this B-bomb site as of yet, though. Bulldog just looking to find any information which they can, and Kez is exactly that. Tears disarray from limb on that head glitch. Now it's going to be up to Fusions to defend this B-bomb site.
Yeah, and you see, it looks like Detain is going to be doing the same thing every round, really, when you're talking about Bulldog going to be hitting B. He's going to be holding that yellow head glitch outside of Cole just to see if anyone does flank. However, Cryptick haven't really flanked this very much in these couple of rounds that we have seen. And now Warrior Fusions will be pushing out the back. He does pick up Detain, I believe it is, and now it's a 1v1. Keza, he's going to be hopping on this bomb. I don't think Gizmo's going to read this. Keza still sticking the bomb. He hasn't hopped off it. Does he read this?
Gizmo on the bomb, I think. Yeah, Gizmo's on the bomb. Gizmo on the bomb there. Keza was the one left up in the position. And actually, the Ninja Diffuse comes out and comes in. It's alright, though. It's the Codcaster messing up on you, dude. It happens to us all the time. Me and Brody often making weird calls because that kind of thing happens. Either way, Keza going to be feeling that one in the morning. Gets his ass a little bit ripped there by Gizmo just hopping on the bomb, missing that one out. And it's crazy. Like you mentioned, Halley yet to find a kill, and yet his team are up in this S&D.
Yeah, and I mean, you've only got to think it's a matter of time before he gets a kill and he starts to feel more and more confident as the game goes on. Kez is going to get first blood from Warrior Fusion, gets a bit aggressive in line. Alex Halley picks up his first kill in the game. He's hoping he can get back into this one and pull away with a couple of kills here in this round. He's going to be premium this bar. You do see people opt to use the bar because it's a consistent free bullet. However, the STG, some people favour it, some people don't. Halley's going to be opting using this bar. However, Gizmo going to be watching the flank for the side of Cryptick. Nobody pushing it as of yet. And it's going to be one Bulldog player mid-map, one Bulldog player outside of light. See if they're going to push towards this B-bomb site. And looks like they are going to wrap towards how Halley gets in a gunfight with Inside. He runs away and Disarray picks up that kill. It's now a 1v3.
Yeah, Inside left with it all to do here. The man previously playing, I think he still plays for Against All Authority, but still going to make it looking to happen here. Filling in for this Bulldog roster in place of Genesis. He's got to do similar S&D heroics to what Genesis can perform, and it's not going to happen. Halley finding a big kill in that round as well to open things up. Manages to retrieve the bomb from the disadvantage they found themselves in. Playing from a man down, they make it work. Gizmo finding a final kill here to give Cryptick their fourth, and this is looking good in Search and Destroy. This one is looking to be proper tasty if you're thinking about it in this regard, because we thought this game was going to be like a 3-1 we were saying before when we were off air, right? I was saying it would be a 3-1 in favour of Cryptick. I thought that this was going to be an easy Search and Destroy for Bulldog to take with how they've been looking in Search so far this competition. But Cryptick really coming out the gate swinging. I mean, you've got to look towards Fusion 6 and 4, Disarray 5 and 3, so with Gizmo as well. That the kills they've been finding are just so impactful in the mid-round, and then they can just clean things up. Halley getting aggressive here, though. Going to have a lot of information. He's going to find 3 out the back. He's going to manage to find 2 kills out of that one. The aggression comes and works out. He might find Iviano here as well, and Halley with the shots and the body shooting. 3 kills for him, and he cleans up the round 5-2. Halley with the massive plays, and Fusions cleans up Insight out the back here. Oh my lord, Halley. He gets a window of opportunity. A light comes through. It shines forth, and Halley says, "Let there be death," as he rains it down from above the statue. And that is 5-2 for Cryptick. Bulldog faltering massively there. 2 kills given up to him. And then 1 player just inside barrels gets deleted. Iviano going to be feeling that one in the morning.
Yeah, and you see the player we highlighted, Iviano, he's not having the best of games, so it's going to be hard for Bulldog to pull this back. Whereas Halley picks a 4, and I believe that was 4 straight, so he is working on those streaks. He's 70 off the glide bomb. If he can get a kill this round, he should be able to secure that. I don't think he spotted that player in B here. Oh, he's going to play aggressive. Keza gets 1. Can he get? That's a massive kill with Halley. Keza picks up 2. Warrior Fusion's going to eventually clean up that kill. And Warrior Fusions looks to go towards this B-bomb site. However, Insight God's going to be in there firing a few shots. And it's now a 3-1. Can Warrior Fusions pull off the impossible? Puts in shots to 1. He's just going to get killed. And that is another Bulldog round win.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good round play from Bulldog there. I think I did see a streak used. There was a glide bomb or something that came in, so I don't know who earned that. I definitely heard something in the background, something similar to that, though. That was certainly an odd occasion there. We'll have to look at that one back to see what we could see about that one. To see if anyone else has streaks. I believe it must have been from Cryptick because it didn't end up affecting anyone. Was it Fusions? Has he managed to lock himself some streaks? Oh, yeah, I think you could be right. Did fall before managing to get the Mortar Strike, though. So, in the end there, looking to be a Cryptick round with the streak invested, but not to be. Bulldog closing that one out. The bomb now making its way towards the B bomb site. Bloody hell, Bulldog are really favouring these B hits. Yeah, B hits. There we go. The right site selected. Sorry, and we're just going to have Dutain on the screen right now. Some shots peppered into his back. I think that's by a teammate. Was that by a teammate or through a wall? I'm really confused as to which one went through there. Insight popping in behind though. 1 and 5 for him. You really expect this guy, obviously having the LAN experience and whatever. I spoke to him at Birmingham. He's really turning up there and ended up losing out to Radix, I believe, in a game 3 in the losers bracket. So super tight either which way. But this man is a veteran of the game, and you expect to see plays as such.
Yeah, and as you say, Insight God, he has been playing for a few years now, and you suspect he has that composure, though, hopefully, that he's gained over the few years that he's been playing. And in this round, he is going to get shut down, however, get first blooded, and now it's a 4v3 in favour of Cryptick. They're going to just sit back, let Bulldog plant B, and see if they can retake it, because they have the man advantage. Why do they need to push up when they need to let Bulldog plant the bomb?
Exactly, and the bomb is going to be planted, and Iviano is going to trade a kill back onto Halley. That's a big scout to take as well. The man's been feeling himself in the last couple of rounds. Fusions has just poked into Keza. He recognises he's there, going to go for the pre-fire. It's going to work out for him perfectly. Shoulder baiting the angle. Keza doesn't really expect it in time. Now it's a 2 versus 3. Again, playing from an even advantage with the bomb down, though. Going to be looking Cryptic to take this one home. They've got a few kills peppered up into Dutain. Now it's all into Iviano. The last kill to find. He's going to choke the shot. There's a collateral opportunity, but it's not going to present itself because Disarray is going to clean it all up. And the bomb defuse is going to come in. That is Cryptic Gaming taking the search and destroy 6-3 in the end. The host is going to end the game, but it's not going to matter because in the end, everything turns out well. It works out for Cryptic Gaming. We move on to CTF now, which is a game mode they have looked notoriously strong in. And they really now look to close this series out with a hot 3-0, something we would not have expected prior to coming into this series and seeing how Cryptic are matching up against this new Bulldog roster. Obviously, they don't have Genesis, and Genesis plays a huge part in Search with those sniper shots. We know he's renowned for it. Either which way, we'll be back in just a moment as we switch over hosts and switch over everything else with Game 3, which could potentially be the last if Cryptic continue with this good run of form. And we'll be back just shortly. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Back everyone to the Esports Universe Easter Cup playoffs. We're in the semi-finals currently, the winners bracket semi-finals that is, and Cryptic Gaming have just taken map number 2 over Bulldog Esports. This is one hell of a game so far, and it's only going to get better as we move into CTF on London docks. I think we're going to get a restart here. No, maybe not. Kezra, you got to switch back in time and we'll be alright. But either which way, we'll quickly spend this time to run over the stats real quick, because this is a game mode which Cryptic have looked exceptional in. And if we look at the old KDs for CTF, there is only one player who is better than the 3 Cryptic players, the Halley, Gizmo, and Disarray trio, and that is Keza, rocking a 2.0 KD in CTF, and Halley rocking a 1.67, Gizmo a 1.59, and a 1.47 for Disarray as well. So everyone on this Cryptic squad pulls their weight when it comes to CTF.
Yeah, I really think it's going to come down to the battle Keza versus Halley. You mentioned before the series started, Halley is such a formidable player in CTF, and they're looking to be starting this series out strong, as Halley doesn't actually pick up a kill, but his teammates are going to be putting that pressure into fire as Iviano picks up one. Halley trades that out, however, and now Halley is going to be getting control for Cryptic. 2 players at mid-map for Bulldog. They're just going to be camping in corners, waiting for the teammates to spawn up so they can apply even more pressure on Cryptic's base. And Gizmo's just going to be locking down this lower street. He does find one middle map. Disarray finding Iviano also. And Gizmo's just going to be looking to play a flank on these Bulldog players. Spots one in fire, however, not going to hit any shots into him. Don't think he's aware there's one coming to his crane. Keza picks that kill up. And now Warrior Fusions is left mid-map all on his own, trying to put shots down, and Keza tries to nade, get him weak. Can he get the kill? He doesn't, in fact, get the kill. However, it's been a back-to-back game at the start.
Yeah, back and forth, lots of kills falling either which way, but now it's all up to Gizmo. He's got to clutch out here versus the Bulldog players. He's going to get one middle map, that's going to be Dutain, but he's going to be caught out by Insight on the flank. Not going to be enough to do at the moment. He's got a few kills going over the top, a few nades going in as well. These Bulldog players are closing in on the flag of Cryptic Gaming. The flag going to be looking to be caught soon. It's Insight going to get a kill onto Disarray, who is lying down flat. Halley now looking to push in to find Keza, and Keza's actually going to find that kill. It's a huge kill for Keza to find. Looking good in Search and Destroy here, maintaining that 2.0 KD, which, let's be honest, honest, is truly exceptional. Dutainables is going to be there right there with him, though, at 5 and 2, and he's going to have the flag clean out. There is one player looking to play spoiler, though. It is Disarray. He has to go absolutely massive here in the back of the base. He's going to have to find 3 kills, if any, to make sure this one's not going to go home. He finds 2. It's not going to be enough, though, because Iviano's going to be right there, and he's going to put it one in. It's going to be a 1-0 advantage for Bulldog. Disarray nearly played spoiler there. It was a massive moment, but he couldn't predict that Iviano was going to be on his crane with the STG. PPSH in his back pocket now. Got to go looking down to see if there's any Cryptic players overextending, and I think Iviano doesn't spot that one overextending towards the Doc's crane side. In fact, that's going to be a huge position for this guy to play. I think it's going to be Halley. He's managed to get to the flag. He's going to find a second kill as well. Onto Dutainables. It's not going to happen. His teammate is going to be there for the trade, though, and now it's up to Keza. Left to overextend. He has to go big. He has to do a similar play to what Disarray attempted as the flag comes back out of the Bulldog base.
It is a very, very back to the fourth game at the start of this game. However, Bulldogs do make that breakthrough, and now it's Disarray looking to get behind the Bulldog players. Can he pick up this flag return? If he gets the kill, he puts shots into him. He gets very, very weak. And I think it's Gizmo be taking control of low street. However, Iviano's going to be picking up that kill. Obviously, the STG battle in these games for the two sides, and Insight is going to be looking to get behind enemy lines as he sees Halley and Disarray in tin. He's going to be nading the cross to hill. He does get Halley weak, however, he's trying to chase him, just hurdling just behind him.
Oh, I don't understand how Halley's managed to get away with that flag either. We had a load of exchanges in tin, and there was a lot of things that had to go right for that one to get out. It goes from Disarray to Fusions to Halley, and then Iviano tries and strolls in to try and rebuttal, but it's not going to work because Fusions and Halley are there to try and defend the Cryptic base. Insight manages to find one, but we're all tied up, one apiece here. Cryptic got to be feeling good about this one, though. They're on the good side currently, and they've got to make more out of this. This is what is referred to as the good side in CTF. Iviano is going to try and play spoiler, though. Going to find one kill towards fire. He's got another one yet to find. Halley is starting to get aggressive on that position. He's going to find one. Surely not. Dutaine's going to go back and big with 2, as he's sitting at 9 and 5. An actually good performance here from Dutaine. He had a bit of a rough hard point, as we noted earlier on, but not showing those scars in Search and Destroy, or even in from Search and Destroy into the CTF either, because he's 10 and 5, double positive, really putting the team on his back for this game so far. Everyone is, however, pulling their weight, but he's starting to stretch an advantage upon the rest of the players in the lobby. Iviano is going to find more kills with the STG towards the middle of the map, and we have 50 seconds remaining, and we're locked out. Either team is pushing. No one's. They're just holding each other at bay for the time being. Mid map is going to be the point of contact. Disarray manages to find Keza. Cryptic now look to make a surge.
Yeah, and it is, as you mentioned, Dutaine leading all the slayers of Bulldog. And I believe Halley, did he pick up a glide bomb? Yeah, he did manage to pick up a glide bomb, actually, which could be very, very big later on in this game, because it is tied, and that could break a game open. You know, you get 3 down, you get 2 down maybe, and you want to glide bomb the back of their base, just secure that capture, take the lead. Anything that will help your team. And now it's Warrior Fusion shutting down the back. Inside got trading back and forth, and this looks like Cryptic are going to go up 2-1 with a phenomenal run from Halley. And 4 players of Bulldog come out of spawn. There's nothing they can do about that. They're so far out, and it's Keza KB just going to be looking at this coal, but it's not going to matter because Cryptic are 2-1 up going into the second half. Yeah,
Cryptic finally making good of a bad situation. They're obviously conceding the first capture and actually making the half work for them. They find the second flag as well. It was a bit of a rough one. Fusions had to get a lot of bullets spammed through the wall in order to hold them at bay, and obviously with that wall being so thick, it was a lot of hit markers and no kills for Fusions. He only managed to find one before getting chased down by Insight. However, by that point, Cryptic had Halley, and he was away, gone with the wind, as it were. Insight couldn't chase him down in time. That was 2-1 in favour of Cryptic now as we move into the second half. Remember, Halley does have that glide bomb to use. No other streaks have been in play so far this series. Really only ever seen 1 glide bomb and 1 glide bomb in the hard point, 1 in the Search and Destroy. No one really managing to take over this game to the extent that they managed to get themselves streaks. However, Fusions is starting things off well in this half with his first kill already gained. He's going to be looking towards the tin area to find a second. Might have to reload shortly, though, which is exactly what he's going to do. He had 35 bullets in the clip now. He's going to be looking towards finding Dutainables. All the Bulldog players are turtled up at the back of the base, and he's got to find them all, and he's not going to manage to do it. He's got too many angles and to sustain the pressure. Halley's now got to go big. Got to find Dutaine, and Dutaine actually ends up going massive. 13-6 from this man. He's going to be the last man standing against Gizmo, and he's going to clean him up as well. So finally, Bulldog holds strong on one of the Cryptic offenses, and now they've got to play defense.
Yeah, Dutaine is continuing to slay if you're on the side of Bulldog. He's getting closer to those streaks, actually. He picks up his kill. Could be a big kill. However, Iviano's just going to nade that person, hide him behind the crane stump. Just going to cut down him, keep him off any streaks. And now it's Alex Halley. Still has a glide bomb. He is going to use that now. Let's see what Halley's going to do with his glide bomb. Keza on the flag, but he's left all by his own. Gizmo picks that kill up, not even need for the glide bomb. And now Cryptick are going to apply pressure onto the Bulldog base. You see two there. I believe Halley did see that other player that went into Cole. However, he's just going to back up onto his flag. And now it's Halley putting pressure with, I believe it is Disarray. I think Disarray gets killed up. However, Gizmo off spawn, Warrior Fusions and Alex Halley with these submachine guns trying to apply pressure to the Bulldog base. They're just going to be pre-aiming with these subs, see if they can fire shots into any of these Bulldog players. However, Bulldog going to be surviving for now. It's Iviano, Detain, Insight and Keza just going to be playing their base for now, locking down every lane to see. However, teams trading back and forth. Disarray picks up two. That's a real breakthrough. Can they get a flag out now? I believe they can.
Yeah, surely this has got to be the opportunity for it. However, look at that spawn from Keza. That is a golden spawn. He's in a position right here, primed to take this flag away from them. Gizmo going to be pushing up through the middle of the... For the left side of the map, though, Keza has to play spoiler, and he has to find a kill here. Keza needs to go big, and he's not going to manage it because Halley's there in defense. And there we go. 3-1 to Cryptick. They're looking good to try and make this 3-0 happen. Insight's going to be caught out on the staircase as well. Cryptick not looking really, really strong here, and Bulldog not looking too good. Iviano's got to go big with a few kills here in the middle of the map. He's got Fusions pinned down towards the statue, but he's not going to choose to elect there to go and chase that kill down. Otherwise, Fusions is actually going to elect to just back off for a second. Play this game slow. Look at this. Cryptick are completely dictating the tempo of this game so far. They're just waiting, holding for the tempo, and just waiting for the rest of their teammates to start pushing in with them. Fusion's now surely going to get caught out from gate or barrels any moment. He spots Insight, and there's still one player at gate with him, which is actually going to be Iviano. He's going to back down from that one. Insight is going to win the gunfight, so nice shots there from Insight. Still struggling, though, at 11 and 6. Keza, in fact, not having the best CTF either. He started things out strong, but hasn't really found that many kills since.
Yeah, I believe Gizmo was actually one of streaks there, just holding the tin window. However, it doesn't pick up those streaks, which is going to be very frustrating if you're a side of Cryptick. That could have really broke through in the game. However, they're 3-1 up so far, so they're not going to be too flustered about this one. However, Disarray picks up two massive kills there. He's going to be applying pressure here. He's going to just hold the heady. No, he's not. He's going to go straight for this flag here. He does spot one. He's going to get that kill. He does pick up that kill. Going to get naded by Iviano, and it's now one player in beer, seeing if he can spot out this player. I believe that is Halley, playing a very, very sneaky corner of the red bus. However, Jesus, Keza just sniffs that one out somehow. That is great knowledge from Keza there, just to check his corners as he goes round the red train.
Yeah, Keza sniffing it out like Blue's Clues. He's got all the information. He's just pieced it all together. And now he's looking to be finding some more kills up the map. He's finally bringing a bit of a resurgence to this game so far. He's found himself at 9 and 17. He's going to make a 3-streak for himself after he picks up Disarray. He's got some shots coming into him from Fusions. Dutain's actually going to find a flag here. And they're going to be able to get this one out home. Because Gizmo is not in a place to stop it. He might be able to get a cut-off here, but he's got to find 2 or 3 kills in order to make it happen. He's just going to wait. Just going to lie in wait for Dutainables to run by. And he hasn't managed to find the window on timing. Keza is going to fall, which is going to eliminate the possibility of some streaks. But Dutain is there. And he's a much closer than Keza ever was going to be. This game's back on now, Sam. This is all going out straight up onto it. It's 3-2. Bulldog looking strong to make a comeback, but as I say that, it's 3 players. They all fall, and now it's all up to Keza. Got to go big in a 1 versus 3 situation. It's not going to happen. Insight now spawns up. He's got to go bigger, and it's not going to happen again. Everyone is flooding the base. Cryptick are all over it with Fusions getting a 3-piece. Halley has got the flag out as well, and surely this is the final nail in the coffin. They've stabbed them, and they're turning the dagger right now. Cryptick 30 seconds away from 3-0ing their main rivals, Bulldog, and it looks to be happening because Fusion's 3-piece has just netted a massive cap for Halley. 4-2 now. The buffer is back there. Iviano's looking to go big, but Gizmo's going to pull the flag straight away. They're making panic happen all across the map, and if they can just keep this one flag out for as long as possible, it's impossible for Bulldog to do it, and this is going to be over. Cryptick Gaming 3-0. Bulldog Esports, something that we thought was not even possible towards the midpoint of this season so far. Stage 1, Bulldog have dominated all over everyone. Kalicious leaving the roster, they bring in Gizmo, and he continues to dominate with them. But now this change with Dutainables has ended up benefiting the guys on Cryptick because they have taken Bulldog out 3-0, and Bulldog fall into the losers bracket.
Yeah, this series is not what we expected whatsoever. We expected a 3-1. We expect at least Bulldog plays with a caliber. They're at least going to take 1 map out of the 5 maps, which we may have seen. However, they don't, which is quite shocking.
Yeah, we'd imagine that Bulldog would do something a bit more, but either which way, they are playing with a fill-in, so we've got to give them some leeway on that one. Insight, exceptional player in his own right. Either which way, not the complete roster, which is something that you've always got to think about. Fusions, though, has a big moment towards the end of that game, and that's going to make things massively big. Bulldog with a pickup. So maybe there's some stock that you can put in that one, though. As far as I'm aware, though, tomorrow Genesis will be back if they can make it into day number 2, as we're going to have Losers Bracket round 2 coming up later, I believe. We're going to play one more round of Losers Bracket. I think that's what we scheduled in. Originally on the tweet, it said we're going to be playing just Losers Bracket round 1, but I think we can fit in Losers Bracket round 2 as well. It's only 8:30, so I'm going to go grab some food, and we're going to get ready for that if anyone is in that stage already. So thank you guys for watching so far. We're going to put the stream on a little bit of a musical commercial break, and then we'll be back shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a cracking one so far. All these games are delivering. Thank you.